Hey, what is up, people? This is Tony 2.0, and I'm here bringing you guys my first impressions of the Titanfall beta. Guys, this game has had more hype and more things going into it than any game that I can remember in recent history. And with all of that in mind, I was obviously a little bit pessimistic about what was going to happen. Basically, AAA titles, especially shooters, just don't live up to this kind of hype. Titanfall did have a lot of things going for it, and I think the development cycle and the people behind it really are what makes this game have the potential to live up to all that hype. I got into the PC beta, and I'm almost speechless because I want to think that maybe I'm just jaded by it, but after playing 3 hours solid of absolutely amazing fun in a first-person shooter, I don't think that it's just a fluky thing. This game does all the fucking things right that you want in a first-person shooter. It gives you all of those emotions, all of those things that you remember from the good old days of Call of Duty. And it does it almost flawlessly. I played with a full group of 5 or 6 guys almost the whole night last night. And about the first hour and a half in, we're kind of discussing the things that were going good with this game and maybe what they could balance a little bit and what they could change. And the one thing that I noticed is throughout this first hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that, not one of us had that moment where we were furious that we got killed or lost a gunfight or felt like we got cheated out of anything. That's what has been missing in the FPS genre for a very long time. Titanfall succeeds where Call of Duty and Battlefield 4 have let us down. The game is fun, it functions properly, and it's a good game to play. Count me as one of those people who honestly didn't know what to think going into this. And, to be fair, this beta isn't about much but a stress test. Maybe minor bug fixes are going to happen, maybe some balancing issues are going to be addressed. But they are doing so many things right in my eyes. The beta is worth $60. I don't care what they provide in way of DLC. I don't care if it's empty, if it's just a money grab. What they have been able to accomplish to this part so far, it's going to be worth your money. I'm going to go ahead and pre-order this game, and it's a no-brainer for me that it's going to be $60 of entertainment value well spent for me. There's only a few little things that you could even remotely nitpick about this game. It's not going to win any prizes for graphics. If you're looking for graphical explosions and pushing the limits of what graphics capabilities can do, Titanfall's not that game. And the Source Engine's limitations are glaring throughout just about anything. But that happens in any game. The last few games I picked up have all been Source Engine games, and while they all look completely fine and they do a great job of textures and stuff like that, they're just, you can see the limitations, and once you play Source for a while, you'll understand what I mean. The Smart Pistol. This thing has to go. It's the most completely ridiculous thing ever. And in the hands of somebody who really, really knows how to use it, it's going to be completely overpowered and it's going to be a point of frustration. I don't know what other guns they have planned or what else is coming, but to have any gun that just locks straight on and is a one-shot kill at a certain range is a little bit crazy. And so I think either it needs some balancing or just needs to be removed, because I think it's going to ruin the aspect of the game. I think it was a cool idea. I get what they were trying to go with there, but it's a little bit frustrating. That's literally about the only balancing issue that I can see. The Titan package is fantastic. I think the gun loadout system, how you progress through the levels, is good. I don't think I would mind seeing it a little bit harder to get to get up in rank and to be able to level up my pilot. I played about 3 hours and I already just about hit max level, so maybe they need to do some balancing there where it actually takes a little more experience to get things unlocked. It will give this game a little bit more depth. As far as function for the game goes, this game performs flawlessly. The controls are amazing, the gameplay is fast, it's exciting, energetic. I was so pleasantly pleased with it. I stayed up till almost 2 o'clock in the morning playing the game because it was just that good and I didn't want to put it down. Aside from a few small balancing issues, they don't need to touch this game much. They've accomplished what they really shot out to do, which was create a very fun first-person shooter. Action-packed, thrilling, intense, those are all the things that come along with this game. However, the competitive side or hardcore players, this really isn't going to be the game for you. There's not a whole lot of depth to it. The ranking up system is very easy, and it's going to be more of a session shooter. I don't think it's something that's going to draw you in over and over just to go and get achievements and get things finished. There's a few aspects of that, and I think the burn cards are kind of cool. But to be honest with you, this is just going to be a game where you can sit down, have a lot of fun, kill some things, and then move on. For me, that's kind of something I've been missing from the genre. Yes, there are a few issues, and like I said, a couple things that could be balanced. I also think that the AI system is just terrible. I wouldn't mind if it was a little more difficult and they actually made it so that the grunts would actually kill you a couple times. It's one of those things where hopefully it will be fixed with, the full release. I hope these are the things that they're testing. But to be honest with you, this game is worth your $60, and no matter what kind of shooter you like, you're gonna get the money that you pay out of it. I can almost guarantee you that. So as someone who is very skeptical of all of the hype around this game, I'm giving it my stamp of approval. Go, spend your money. It's gonna be well spent. Go buy this game, pre-order it. You're not going to regret it. Whether you get it on console, which I don't recommend, or PC, it's gonna look pretty good and it's gonna play amazingly. There you go, guys. That's my recommendation, my first opinions. Things could change, but I don't think so. The game is just too fun, and I can't take it seriously at all, and that's a good thing. All right, guys. If this was helpful, please click that like button for me. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll be back with more Titanfall very soon. Peace.